This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
So there's another fake account pretending to be Ryder and I. So that is my complaint.
Oh, I like it.
Ryder, that's not funny.
It's swaggy.
No, it's not. People are literally having their identities stolen.
If somebody reaches out to you on Facebook and says, you want a prize, but I'm going to need your credit card first, you should know there's something fishy going on.
It just I feel uncomfortable with people impersonating us, And then stealing people's information.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's disgusting because our listeners trust us and the account looks so real that they assume, oh my gosh, the two people I listen to are reaching out to me. I'm going to give them my information because they trust us.
That guy that I love so much and that girl that, that's what people are thinking.
So if there's a fake account reaching out to you, or if we're replying to one of your comments from 2 years ago saying you won $1,000, no, that's not us. And please report them.
I would just love to find out who was running that account and hope that they're not tough. And then I would just one right in the nose. But don't you like deep down somewhere feel like it's a bit of an ego pump that people are pretending to be us online?
I hate it.
I've always waited for this.
I think it's disgusting behavior.
Okay. Yeah, it's really annoying. And it's hard. Facebook won't just shut their account down.
Nope.
We have to get 700 people to report the stupid page.
And it'll still remain up.
Yeah.
And they will continue to target people. So Ryder and I do not have a joint Facebook account. I would rather die. And
ouch. What?
If you are winning something, it's usually through our station's account, Play 107, that has the verified check mark. And we only ask for your email and phone number. So please stop getting scammed. We're over it.
Twitter taking a lot of heat lately, and rightfully so. It was something that everybody really enjoyed for quite some time, or a lot of people did, and then now it's just getting turned upside down by a guy with more money than he knows what to do with.
Yeah, that's true. And it seems like he keeps going back and forth with his decision-making, so it just seems messy at the moment. He's trying to hire back people that he initially fired when he gained control. And then there were leaked messages from people that worked there from the Slack account, which is their messenger.
Right.
And they're like, we need to bring these people back, even if it's just for a limited time, because they actually know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they're, you're just going to fire them again? What?
It's all a mess right now. With that said, there are still some very funny people on that social media platform.
I love Twitter.
Writing very funny things. I have 5 examples for you of things I found recently that will still give you hope in Twitter. From the Andrew Nadeau. Can't believe how much time my parents spent teaching me what sounds barnyard animals make. I have almost never needed that as an adult. D. Chevereri. My son, 7, has discovered D's nuts jokes, and it's all he says now. Everything is D's nuts. He simply can't stop. I asked him where he heard the joke, and he made me promise that if I told him, he wouldn't get in trouble. I agreed. He leaned in and whispered, D's nuts.
Nice.
Well played. David Dowell wrote, me, here's half my income. Daycare. Cool, thanks. Here's a new virus every other week.
That is so true.
Dan Duvall, good friend of the show, wrote.
Yeah, he's actually sat in for Friendship Friday in the past. Very funny comedian if you're ever in Victoria.
I love winter. Love to feel that crisp air. Can't get enough of the feeling like my hands are falling off when I walk outside. Finally, it gets dark at 2 p.m. Everyone is angry and sad. All the birds die.
I don't think the birds die.
Bit of a twist on that one, though. At Death of the Party writes, the name Garrett is short for cigarette. Top-notch stuff.
Yes, so there's hope.
I'm actually a little nervous about this because I know you're just going to chirp the hell out of me when I tell you one of the smoothest things I've ever said.
I've already heard every story.
No, you haven't.
Okay, so what is the smoothest thing that's ever been said to you or you've said to someone? Everyone that contributes is entered to win a 4-pack of tickets to the Taboo Naughty But Nice show here in Edmonton. And everyone that wins is entered to win a $250 shopping spree at the event. Trust me, they have some fun stuff there. Okay, so I have a line that was said to me when I was bartending. And this was like 9 years ago now, at least. And I still think about it. This guy was sitting behind the beer taps and he was eavesdropping on my conversation with the other bartenders. And he probably thought I was like the funniest person ever.
Okay, here she goes.
So he was really into me. And then that sounds like so... I'm joking. I don't actually think of myself like this. But anyway, he goes to pay his bill with his buddies and he stands up and he's the tallest, most handsomest man I've ever seen. Okay.
I don't think handsomest is a word, but okay.
Well, it is now because that's the word I used to describe this guy. And he slides me his phone number and he says, "Hey, I'm off to war, but when I come back, I'm coming for you." He never came back. But when I tell you, I melted.
Yeah.
Imagine. And like, I know he wasn't lying. You could tell.
Just from his haircut?
That's somebody who's going to war.
Big dude, eh?
Big dude. The haircut and everything. But I've never even heard a sentence like that before.
It would have been funny if like a month later he's like, "Hey, I'm back. I got kicked out." 780-784-7107. Hit us up with your best answer. We want to hear it. Smoothest thing you've said to somebody or they have said to you. What do you got?
Yeah, so we used to go to BP's for lunch when I started scaffolding, and I was with my journeyman, and the waitress comes over, and she's talking to him, and he's just like, "Wow, you're really beautiful." And she's like, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend." And he slides her his number, and he's just like, "Well, let me know if you ever want a husband." And she was speechless.
That's really well played. I
like
get a little
it.
bit greasy, but I like it.
A little bit, yeah.
Jen wrote in saying, "Smoothest thing. Back in college, I was hanging out with a group of friends, and one guy who was always friend zoned was like, 'Did you get your eyebrows done? They look great.' All of a sudden, I was extremely flustered. He said he would pick something no one would notice typically, and yeah, it worked."
Interesting.
Well, it's true. When a girl goes and gets something done, and then no one says anything, it kind of sucks because it was probably expensive.
Well, and when you point out something on somebody's face, they don't know what to do with their face. And then they're like off their pedestal a little bit, maybe open to some flirting.
This is one of my go-to lines. I'll compliment a guy, but then I'll say no offense right after.
Ooh.
Like, oh, I'll be like, "I really like your sweater. No offense." And then they have no idea.
Right.
And then you walk away. And then they never stop thinking about you.
I've told you this one before, and then I got the new one that you haven't heard.
Oh, great. Okay, so what was your go-to back in the day?
Your nose, did you know that your nose wiggles when you laugh?
Yeah, I would hate that.
I know you would hate it, but it works. It's smooth. Trust me.
But like, whose nose wiggles? No one.
no.
Cartoons.
Well, yeah, but you're a skeptic now that you know what's happening. But if somebody came up to you and said that, like, "Hey, do you know your nose wiggles when you laugh?"
Watch me try and wiggle mine when I laugh. Ready?
That was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
See?
Looked like you were about to sneeze. Okay, here, let's see what you think of this one. This was, that one, the nose wiggles when you laugh, I read in a book. This one was just straight from the cuff. I was bartending at Kelsey's. There was a new...
Hot. Just serving up Shirley Temples, left, right, and center. Asking the kids, "Hey, you want to take something out of the treasure chest?" Yeah. Real slick. Okay, so who's sitting at the bar?
I actually think I hate you.
Ryder always talks about his bartending at Kelsey's, and back then I was ordering dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets while he was
Cool.
bartending.
Right on.
If you're wondering our age difference. Okay, tell us.
It
your
was a
line.
great job. Thank you very much. I
Back
enjoyed
when-
my time at Kelsey's.
Back when people didn't eat kale, it was just used as like a centerpiece to put a burger on.
Okay, so I'm bartending at Kelsey's. There was a new smoke show waitress who was like getting the tour of the place.
Yeah.
And she came over to talk to me, and I said, "Hey, I think your name tag fell off." And I passed her a sugar packet. It was smooth. We ended up dating, actually.
That's the first thing you said to a new employee and you didn't get fired?
It was like 2003. We were all saying stuff like that.
That's true, actually.
It was a different world.
2003, I was 13.
That song reminds me of Rum Jungle. Like, when I hear it, I just picture partying in that bar.
One time I was actually trying to get in and they stopped me, searched my bag, and thought I had drugs on me, but it was birth control. Like, he thought I had ecstasy on me. I was like, "That's birth control." And
Which
He
I'll
turned
need after the ecstasy.
He turned beet red. That's like my one memory from Jungle. It's like having to call this guy out in front of the lineup who was causing a scene, thinking he just cracked, like he got someone.
No
who
way.
was trying to bring in all these drugs. I was like, dude.
So embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
It's Play 107, Ryder and Lisa. We're asking you for the opposite of that. What's the smoothest thing somebody said to you or you've said to somebody else? This text is unbelievable from Ben. A girl came into my apartment and just stared at the roof. I asked her what she was doing, and she said, just checking it out so it doesn't surprise me later. That's pretty hot.
Okay, wow.
That's forward, but I like that one.
Right. Everyone write that down in the notes section of your phone. Tim wrote in saying, I had a waitress ask me if I wanted dessert. I asked if there's a to-go box. She said yes. And I said, perfect. Hop in. Let's go.
At a wedding, a girl asked me to dance. While we were dancing, she said, you haven't been dancing much. As she thought I probably would. My smooth line was, well, I was just waiting for the right partner to ask.
Okay, that's
cute.
hot.
Yeah, I thought that one was like cute, not hot. I thought the ceiling one was hot.
Sarah wrote in saying, my last name's Tucker, so my go-to line is, did I tucker you out? Or are you all tuckered out?
That's cute. I have one that was said to me once at the Maidstone bar.
Ooh.
Yeah, playing pool.
Who was all there in Maidstone? It was just your cousins, right?
I don't think we were related. I hope not.
Okay.
Just soiling every one of my stories this morning.
Well, what was the line?
She said, if you make this shot, we're totally making out.
Oh, yeah.
And then I missed the shot, and she grabbed the ball and just threw it in the pocket and smiled at me. So I knew we were going to be making out later.
Oh.
She was about 20 years older than me. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it.
Was that your first cougar experience?
Absolutely, yeah. And I got cougar attacked. I was there for it.
That is good.
You came across something pretty interesting about who you spend your time with and how that changes over your lifetime.
Yeah, and it's definitely gone viral. Like even just someone's screenshots of it that they posted on Instagram have over 500,000 likes.
Wow, so a lot of people have seen this. If not, there's a reason it's gone viral. It is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it puts things into perspective for sure. So someone named Sahil Bloom tweeted, I recently came across data on who we spend our time with over the course of our lives. The insights are simultaneously inspiring and depressing.
Simul.
What did I say?
Simul? You said simul lately.
Simultaneously. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, rough start. Okay, so time spent with parents and siblings. Peaks in your childhood and declines after age 20. So the key takeaways with that, time with your family is limited. Time with parents declines sharply after the age of 20. And you may only see your loved ones a few more times.
No.
So prioritize and cherish every moment. I know that resonates with you, Ryder, because majority of your family's in Victoria.
Right.
So you only see them, twice a year?
About that, yeah.
Unless they come to visit or they're working
Sure, maybe
in town.
three or four times a year,
But
probably
that's
on
tough.
average.
It's tough to think about.
Yeah.
Actually, after I read all this, I went to my parents' house for dinner last night.
Oh, that's
It
good.
actually inspired me to be like, I need to go there more.
Well, maybe it'll inspire some more people to hang out with their family as well.
Absolutely. So that was time spent with parents and siblings. Time spent with friends peaks at the age 18 and declines sharply to the low baseline at age 39. Key takeaways: embrace friendship, but focus on the depth of it. Cherish those who are with you through the good times and the bad. Invest your energy in the healthy, meaningful friendships that last.
As everybody gets busier, I have noticed this. Like, most of my buddies have young kids, and everybody's super busy. And actually, friendship now takes work.
Well, you've been really good at when you see people and you genuinely want to hang out with them, you'll say, this is when we're hanging out at this time, put it in your calendar. And then
Yeah.
you kind of you get away from the whole, we should hang out sometime, and then it never happens.
Well, that's it. Yeah. And if I know that they're not just saying, oh, yeah, let's totally get together. Like, if they genuinely seem like, when are we getting together?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we got our calendars on us. What
do
are you
this.
doing on, Saturday, November 26th? And then we'll both punch it in. Yeah, it works. But friendship does take work
Yeah.
as the older you get, but it's worth the work.
Time spent with your partner trends upward until death. So the key takeaways with that: who you choose as a partner is the most important decision you'll ever make. Find someone you genuinely enjoy spending time with and never settle for less than love. Time spent with children. Peaks in your 30s and declines sharply thereafter. Key lessons. Time with your children is short. The magic years will fly by if you let them. Be present in every moment. Slow down and embrace the sweetness that children bring to your life. This is so important if you're listening now and you're addicted to your phone or your work.
Yeah.
To make sure you are putting everything aside and focusing on your children.
Yeah. Well, and when you look at it, like, so I'm 40. The last 10 years I've been a dad. So that's a quarter of my life.
Yep.
But 100% of my kid's life has been with me.
Yep.
Like, as her dad. So those are such important years.
Time spent with coworkers. This one's wild. Steady during the prime working years from age 20 to 60. So your key lessons is you're spending a lot of time at work. Who you choose to work with is one of the most important decisions of your life.
Tell me about it.
Find work and coworkers that create energy in your life. So if you are miserable at your job, just know that the majority of your life you're spent there, right? Time spent alone is the biggest one here. Steadily increases throughout your life. The key lessons: learn to embrace solitude. Flex your boredom muscle regularly. Find happiness enjoying the time you have to yourself. There will be a whole lot of it as you get older. In summary, family time is limited. Cherish it. Friend time is limited. Prioritize the real ones. Partner time is significant. Never settle. Children time is precious. Be present. Coworker time is significant. Find the energy. And alone time is the highest, so love yourself.
Anybody wish that we could go in reverse with this? Like, you start by learning how to love yourself.
Wouldn't that be nice?
And then all of a sudden you get to, like, kick it with your friends, and then your family and your parents are around a lot.
Aww.
It's kind of sad
Isn't
when
that
you
a
think
movie?
about it. Benjamin Button was a bit like that.
Kind of.
1K wordplay.
Don't you love when caller 7 is a first-time player?
Contestant, yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
So Kayla is heading to work towards Nisku, and the roads are good, you said.
The roads are good. I'm just parking.
Okay, perfect. We definitely want you to be safe while we're playing this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how it works. You're going to pick a teammate. They'll leave the room. They're not able to hear anything. We're going to give you 5 words. You tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in, either Lisa or myself. Give them the same 5 words. For everyone that matches, it's $25. If you get all 5 the same, it's $1,000.
Yep. Kayla, how pumped would you be if you could roll into work and tell your coworkers you just won $1,000 before the day even started?
I would be so pumped.
Okay. Who's your teammate today, Kayla?
I'm going to go with Lisa.
Ah, yes. All right. I'm out of here.
Okay, so there is a 25-second timer, which will start right after I give you the first word. Just so you know, 25 seconds, you still got some time. If you need to take a second to think of the right word, that'll do, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. The first word is skating.
Ice.
Badger.
Honey.
Nice. Scissors.
Paper.
Margarita.
Drink.
And gift.
Christmas.
Well done. Good answers. You're going to win some money today. I hope it's $1,000. We've been waiting to give this away.
I hope so too.
I know we say this every day, pretty much, Lisa.
We just want to make it happen.
No, but she did
know.
really good.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, what a way to... This would be the best way to start our week. On a Monday morning, are you kidding me? What's the first word?
Gift.
Present.
Oh.
Well, what? You gave me too much pressure. What's the answer?
Christmas.
I was going to say birthday.
What?
'Tis the season, Lisa.
I know. What is wrong with me? Okay, so we're not winning $1,000, but let's at least win $100. Ryder, don't look at me like that.
I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay, keep going.
Skating.
Rink.
No.
What?
What is happening?
Ice. The right answer was ice. Next up,
Oh, no.
badger.
Honey? No, you're joking. You're joking. You're joking.
Honey badger, yeah?
The only reason I knew it was honey, I was going to say like rodent or whatever, but you were smiling ear to ear, and I was like, she definitely was thinking about that viral video. Okay, we got $25. Let's keep going.
Margarita.
Drink. $50. Okay, let's make it 75. Come on.
Scissors.
Cut.
No.
Yeah, paper. That's the one I thought if we weren't going to get the 1,000, that was going to be it. But turns out you just
a steaming pile of...
That's okay. You know what? I'm happy you got honey badger. That's all I can ask.
Okay, if that's all that we needed to do to make your day, then I'm pumped about it too. You won $50, Kayla. Congrats and thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Next chance to play is tomorrow morning at 7:50. Elle Magazine does this thing where they get artists, they give them words, and then they have to sing a song with that word in it. They call it their song association game. We have a word association game here on the show. 7:50 weekday mornings. It's your chance at $1,000 with Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. But anytime this happens, we like to do this challenge as well. So I'm going to play a little clip of Tate McRae, who is the latest to be on this song association game.
Canadian.
Love. Yeah, I think you're right. The voice is just so unique.
Yeah, love her.
So here it is.
Sun. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. Beatles. Care. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber.
Like, I want to hear Tate McRae sing more.
She's from Calgary.
Here's a couple more.
Myself. It's just me, myself, and I. Solo riding till I die. 'Cause I got me for life. Me, Myself, and I by BB Rexa.
She's not even trying and she sounds good.
Right?
What's
Fly.
that like?
Fly. Fly me to the moon. And let me down upon the dawn.
Moon. Did that sound good?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so you're going to do it today, and you're not going to try either, right? You're just going to naturally nail this?
I think so.
Okay, you ready? Word number 1 is hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Most people thought I was going to go Adele there.
You didn't.
I went Lionel Richie.
Next up,
I'm an old soul.
walk.
Walk this way.
Ooh.
Talk this way. Aerosmith.
That was terrible.
Well, what song would you have sung?
Walking on sunshine.
That's not the word.
Kind of is. Oh, dun 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 dun. Respect. Walk. Are you talking to me? How's that?
Pretty good.
Thanks. But I'm not playing. You are. Next up, dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. But I wanted to do the Doja Cat version, and I think they stopped singing before
Yeah,
the
before
word
it says dog.
So I was just going to go, you ain't nothing but a... Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, a little bit of Elvis.
And finally, hope.
So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray
What?
to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope.
Okay, I was going to say that doesn't have hope in it. You're just singing a song that you think sounds nice.
Drew, don't you remember in the movie Walk to Remember when Mandy Moore's character is singing that song at the end and it's so emotional? She's on stage, she's doing the like pray hands, and everyone's crying.
So it was Mandy Moore.
Yeah, you don't know that song? Everybody would have sung that.
I don't know if that's true.
What would you sing?
I hope you dance.
Oh.
Natalie Merchant and Carnival. You know something cool about this song?
It's not cool. It gives me the creeps.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I love that song. I really do. But it was also Eileen Warnes. Is that how you say her last name?
I think so, yeah.
She was the famous serial killer. They made the movie Monster based on her life. Charlize Theron won an Oscar for it. But that was her favorite song, and it's the last song she listened to before they executed her. And it also plays during the credits at the end of the movie.
Ooh, creepy.
So creepy. So I always think of that movie when I hear it, but I still love the song so much.
What would your last song be before you got put down? That's how you word it.
I don't know, probably Rob Zombie Dragula.
Just get real fired up for your death? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. You put me on the spot.
I'd go Freebird, I think.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
You just fly away.
Yeah. Well, no, main reason is because it's 9 minutes long, so just give me a couple extra minutes.
You are so smart.
Thanks.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.